Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Stone. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short connection to the tight end here.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And moves the ball to the 35 for another first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Stone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass this time. With the catch, it's Hudson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Stone. The ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris at the risk.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Looking to throw it on first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the team.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Stone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. How important was that? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. handed off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out and do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the single back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll get there. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Wow, what a great opportunity for this offense. Their first play from the scrimmage is 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Stone. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this time, it's complete. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. There's a hard running there through a tackle.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
3rd down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that 1st down.
And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he will score. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his man, has the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball is free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's Stone. And he gets to the end zone. Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? He's hit right as he throws it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff in a single back formation. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Running a quarterback sneak here. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The Mustangs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs line up with a first and goal. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Close to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The Mustangs looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Smith. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the interception. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Receiver makes the catch, and they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Holding, offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, SMU. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down and 10 now. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Hold it. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. To the air. It's Stone. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defense...
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6. First and goal. The Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And tackled there by the defense. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mustangs pick up enough to get a first down there. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. Off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Stone. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Kirk gets Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking downfield, it's Stone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. They'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and they cannot. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short of getting into that national championship game. Always stings.
Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. They'll run play action. Connection to the right.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The handoff to Johnson. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Carroll. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lets it fly. He caught it. Takes it. First down here for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The back goes in motion. On third down, going up top. The freshman able to get home with the sack. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That completion delivers a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Tosses it incomplete. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Let's go.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Just flip with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. 1st down.
Knew where we wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Coming after it. Quick strike complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Mustangs are on the move. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
They'll give it to Johnson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep two hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and what a way to start the season! They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful plays.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws for the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Fires to the big fella. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Keeps the legs moving.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Can't make the connection, the pressure there. A first down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it.
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. tackled immediately after the catch. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. He'll throw on third down. Trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. That last completion has him set up, second and short. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands, it's Carroll. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the grab. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Moves away as he feels pressure. Slings it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. Offense set on first down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. He's going up top. And
deep shot.
Incomplete, they tried to go. The punt team makes its way on. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. You know, there's no real reason. Welcome, everyone, to Chestnut Hill, home of the Boston College Eagles, where fans are filing into Alumni Stadium. They'll look between the field hockey lines, perhaps underneath the Musco lighting that's been imported in, and hope that there will be a party in the mood.